feel like I'm in a Scooby-Doo movie or episode. When they always have those paintings and the person is peering through the other side behind him, at him, and you can just see the eyes move. Ooh, what's that? Shiny. Squirrel moment. Okay. Bunch of ones. Oh.
Girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule. Write letters to the future.
Is that like
so
what Trunks used?
We could remember what it was like to be children.
It's over here.
I thought it was stupid.
Gonna be doing a little exploring today.
Which I really regret. So.
More headless people.
I guess I'm gonna make one now.
I wonder if the Headless Cross is around here.
Instead of under a tree.
Good album.
I don't know if anybody will ever
Black Sabbath.
find it, but somehow it seems important
What's
to
that?
keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as
Found
we can.
something. Guys, we found something. It's another terminal. Why is it? I feel like it's different. Let's see what we can do here. Anything? Yeah, let's run the troubleshooter. Let's go with the troubleshooting. Password. Let me in. Trust not one. Trust no one. QWERTY? No. Okay, let's try to make a new admin account. Prove we are not a bot, but we're an AI, so wouldn't technically we be a bot? I mean, we're kind of a bot, but since we're AI, we're not. Interesting. So this is timed. That's a face. What best describes a person? A rational animal, I guess. Walking through the desert, you have water, but you're not sure how far it is gonna offer half the water. I mean, if we're gonna be nice about it. This is all we have here. 4 questions. It's part 1. Okay, we have another thing to read. Error log. 54, 68, 65, 20, 72, 6F, 61, bleh. That day I oft remember, when from sleep I first awaked, and found myself reposed under a shade on flowers, much wondering where and what I was, whence thither brought, and how. From John Milton. Who's John Milton? The Human Machine. Interesting title. One day you discover that you are not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being. But you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you are a regular human being like themselves. You could continue to live your life the way you have before and nothing would change. How do you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? Does your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal the information to others or do you keep it to yourself? Why? The 26th is the final deadline. No extensions will be granted. So I'm guessing that's like an essay question? All these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all suddenly turned into Buddha or something? I didn't know the world had such reserves of serenity. Though these latter-day Guatamas are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot shit? Though I have to admit, The overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated, to the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyway, the reason I'm writing is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. Wow, I like Bob. He's got it. Really feel him. Why does this terminal feel different? Hey, a QR code. Hello? Can I scan it? Can I do anything with this? Guess not. Maybe I need something else to read it. Curious. So where was the thing again? Oh, what's that? Excuse me? Hello? Where's he going? What's he doing? Can I... Hello? Well, it's just a recording. Interesting. Well, okay. Let's continue on. We need... What did we need again? Okay. So the L is over here. Is this facing the right way? Yep. Okay. The guards must be crazy. Oh, shit. Yep. That freaked me out a little. Not gonna lie. Okay. How am I getting this? This is where stealth is key. How am I supposed to get by this guy? Okay. 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 I think that'll hold him while I get this. Okay. So we're gonna want this out. Gonna take this. Oh. Hello. Bitch, not getting to me. Haha! Another successful mission. What was that static? Okay. So let's go that way. Okay, so is that another QR code? Can I read this one? I don't know what this place is, and nor it seems does anyone else. Nothing to do but move forward and note whatever I find. Sheep V69.1.0053? Am I a sheep too? Interesting. Hall of Windows. What are we going to be looking at? Okay, I'm guessing can only do so much with this, so we'll open that. Get that jammer go. Well, forgot I couldn't grab through here. How well is this gonna work? Alright, so I open that. And that. Jam you. Hey, what do you know? We got it to work. Okay, final piece to that puzzle. Can I just go around? Hey, what do you know? I could go around. Awesome. More static. What is that static from? Another island. Several islands. Guatemalas. Does that mean we're on Guatemala? A chain of islands, no doubt. Okay, so I have to go back over. I'm gonna check out this. Hello. Inaccessible. Is this stuff I've already looked at? Ian, my first day at the Institute for Applied Noematics. On the way to work, I'm terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they're all geniuses and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe they were just kidding about letting me work there. Trembling, I walk in, and right at the entrance, there's a life-size poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? That place is awesome if they got that. Then I get it. Institute for Applied Pneumatics, Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies, Jeff Goldblum. I got it. That's funny. Dr. Sarabhai, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry if you do, or if your name is that and you're offended by my butchering it. Okay, shows up smiling. We were trying to find a cool acronym back when the Institute was founded. She says, Einan, Iapen, Enap, no. It all sounded stupid, but we didn't just want to call it Ian, because, well, that's a name. Then someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck, so we're officially called Ian, but if you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name. I guess. I know. Bloody geeks. That's funny. Athena analysis. Whoa. Novel's first sentence. She woke up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Signifies more than the beginning of another amnesia-based mystery, though we should not go so far as to read the entire work as allegory. Rather, while taking the science-fictional novus at the core of the narrative at face value, we should, okay. Having no inherent knowledge of the nature of the world, forced to rely on what we are told by others and what our own subjective, flawed, limited senses tell us, and objective reality, social reality, belief, and objective reality, matter, come into conflict. When in chapter 16a, Second Awakening of the Kingdom of Artemis, the protagonist questions her mentor on the slashes. A more meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through the synthesis of what? Okay, Talos Principle. What do we have here? Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, and had wishes and desires. Indeed, the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If, then, a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction, and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. Well, okay then. That's kind of creepy and accurate. Let's go. Okay. So now we can open this, which we will do. All of these are marked off. Everything I've done is marked. Something is definitely watching me. Okay, let's see what we got. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so if we do that. Gotcha. Those puzzles really aren't difficult. So we're at 1 or -1, so we want to go to 0.
You have proven yourself worthy, child.
Woo!
And this
Thanks,
gate
Dad.
shall be forever
That's all we
open
care
to
about
you.
is being worthy in your eyes.
Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may
Ooh.
attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind.
What is my kind exactly?
But
I mean,
remember,
I know I'm
You
synthetic.
must not ascend the great tower, bring death and the end of your generations.
I'm guessing this is the Great Tower. Well, right now I'm not overcome with a desire to climb. So we have B over there and C over there. I'm guessing we're... Well... Let's start by finishing what we have here. I mean, we have this other item to get, and... There's this. Let's ignore that one for now. And head back down. So Dad has given us all these worlds for us to master, but we shouldn't worry about them too much until we can master one thing. We have this first set of places to discover, this one world here. And we have an item that lay in wait. And we need something, this one from 3. So let's get 3. And we are being watched by the machine again. Alright, let's check this out. Part 2 of the certification program. Let's begin this real quick. Okay. So, make consistent. Since only animals can be person, a machine can never be a person? Well, I suppose a person is under no authority other than that to which they consent. I mean, yeah. Okay. The quality of life ought to be maximized. Yes. Value is discovered. I'm gonna go with a yes on that. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. Well, not always. The liberty of persons ought to be maximized. We'll go with yes. Value is created. Yes, that is true. Do I have access to anything now that we're done with this? Aha! More things to read. A lot of that this episode. Okay, we keep discussing what an artificial intelligence would mean to us and how it would change our understanding of the world. That's a great topic, and I think we covered it extensively. What we've barely mentioned, though, is the other side of the coin. I mean, our lives would still be what they were before, AI or no AI. The question I think we should discuss, even if it's all completely hypothetical, is the perspective of the artificial intelligence itself. What would it be like to be that creature, to suddenly come into being, created by others as an experiment? To have all the information about yourself, to know exactly how you function. What would you think about the world? Would you see meaning? Beauty? How would you judge humanity? Where would you see yourself fitting into the grand scheme of things? I think we should try to put ourselves into the shoes of such a being. Dear Alexandra, thank you for your feedback, but this is a philosophy course, not science fiction. And that's why I almost gave up on my studies. Well, that's pretty fucking philosophical. What kind of a teacher would do that or say that shit? Okay. We're blessed to have so many people contributing to this project, but we've got to make sure everyone is on the same page. Please refer to the following people when W74687226F. Guessing more gibberish. So, Alexandra Drennan, the chick who wrote that essay, or that little question, is the project lead. Let's see, Nadia. Okay. Nadia was the one chick who's in charge, but is giving Alexandra the lead. Don't recognize any more of these names quite yet. Sunway Yang, Talos unit. Is that the first? Did they make one before me? Well, I assume since we saw some recordings, but Sun Wei Yang, they gave it an actual name, did they? If it's the Talos unit, and we can assume that the Talos is an artificial being, just like in mythology. Though not directly part of your project, the archive team is sharing both physical and digital space with us. If there are any technical issues to resolve, please contact their project lead, Arkady Chernyshevsky. Don't worry, he's nice. Cool name. Thinking Russian. Okay. Station of Stagiria was a Greek materialist philosopher associated with the Wow, I'm just terrible at reading sometimes. Peripatetic school. An admirer of Aristotle, he was a proponent of empiricism and a fierce critic of the philosophy that placed belief before observable truths. Though unpopular with many of his peers for his often acerbic personal manner, his commentaries on Aristotle were considered an important work. Much of his writing was lost in the destruction of the Library of Alexandria. Oh, that sucks. That the library at Alexandria was destroyed. I want to go there. Okay. So we need one of those, and that's the direction. Okay, let's continue on. Straight through here. Lots of Greek references, like this architecture, these marble statues, all Greek. A bit tied up. Okay, so I'm gonna take the jammer. Did that tree just phase out of existence for a second? Okay. Got it. And we're gonna want to open this. Take this. Now that that's open. Jam that. Oh, well, hello. Never mind. Okay, grab that. For the time being, we're gonna take this. All right, now we got it. Let's see if he shoots him. Haha! Awesome. Alright, we'll jam that one. Grab this. Grab that. Are we in the clear yet? Hey, look. Thing. A star. Okay. I can get this. We'll grab this. Lock you in place. Star. Yeah. Sigils are not enough. No, they're never enough. Okay, so we got that, so let's continue on. On to the next adventure. Woo! Okay. So, we got our thing out of there. Got the X's kind of bother me. Okay, we need... Is that the L we need? Okay, we'll go through here. The L is over there. Let's get this real quick. Suicide mission. I wonder. Well, I'm gonna want to lock it down. Since it has the cord, like last time, I assume that means I can power it on or off. Okay. So if we're on a suicide mission, I would like to, you know, gather a squad. DC's most heinous villains. That was not much of a suicide mission. It was actually pretty easy. Yoink. Alright, 2 more. Let's see how quick we can get those. And onward to the next task. I mean, there is another, or there's a sigil. Is it in there? Do we need to grab keys? It's locked. I wonder how I get the keys for that. I'm guessing this star is in there. We'll check on that another time. Jump right into this. Okay, where's our set of... Okay. What we need is in here. Onward. Okay, what do we have? Network inaccessible. Okay. Ian mailing list, progress report 1. Everything's been moved to the EL facility. I know it's been sad to leave the good old Jeff building behind, but it makes sense for us to be on site, especially as there may be severe power outages in the coming weeks. Arcady's team are already working, blah, blah, run, but you really don't need to worry about the teams getting in each other's way. The facility is genuinely humongous. Let's get this show on the road. I'll keep this short. You all know me, so you know that I know what I'm talking about. I realize that you're all working on projects meant to somehow avert something, find a solution. I believe that preserve the non-biological components of, not in terms of immediately, you'll find the details of my proposal in the attachment, but the short version is global undertaking. I'm not liking the lack of information. Okay, so we have beginnings. Straton of Stagiria, something like that, on beginnings. It is the grave error of many philosophers, not only of the Athenian schools, but also many others, that they begin not with observation of the cosmos as it surrounds us, but with a conclusion already in mind, and often that conclusion is that the world was created ideal, and mankind itself the greatest creation of the gods. Yet neither of the world nor the gods owe mankind protection. It is arrogance itself to presume so, and contrary to all the methods of philosophy. The honest philosopher seeks only the truth, even if it bears no comfort, and he must begin by assuming, as Socrates said, that all he knows is that he knows nothing. Wise man, that Socrates. Okay. March forward. Oh god. Oh shit.
Behold,
is this all data?
Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness. Be gone.
It was all data.
Excess data cleared.
So none of this is actually real? Is any of this real? Or is this real life, or is this fantasy? Interesting. Okay, we'll continue on here. Okay. I have a feeling that what we're seeing is not real. At least not physical to our automaton. Which is fucked up. Okay. So if I grab the thing and put it... Ah, lasers! I'm guessing it can't make it through here. That would be too easy. Oop, excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna select like that. Then select that. Then down. Sweet. Easy as pie. Let's go grab our other piece, which is this way. I feel like the world's corroding around me. Branch it out. How? With what? Okay. So that's the laser I have to take from. That opens that. This opens that. Okay. I think I got it. Can I get all of them? Seems to be so. Looks like it worked. Sweet. All right, we have everything we need for the next part. For our next item, whatever that is. So let's go and find it. Ignore that for now. All right. Whoops, wrong turn. So let's get this. I put something in wrong. Oh, this is my first fuck up. Why am I blanking on this? I did all the other ones like they were no problem. Okay, okay. Let's approach this objectively. How to put this stuff back. I need to take a second. Okay. Let's assume this is how the world works. There we go. I jumped the gun on that first one. What is this? I'm guessing this appears later. This looks like our companion cube. Okay. Well, now that we achieved our goal of unlocking the door and getting the next item, I think that's a good place to call it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.